Tonight on EA Sports, it's Sunday Night Football on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? This will make it into the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
What I enjoyed this week is that you asked to talk to his offensive center before the game and find out a little bit more about him and what the relationship is. And that was a pretty positive story, wasn't it?
Yeah, and really what I took away from that is just how it has permeated throughout the entire offensive line, the relationship they've had. It's really a group. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25.
Intercepted by the Packers.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. So here are the Packers now with great starting field position. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
And what he's thinking about right now is first down, let's find a way to make a big play. Because when you get a sudden change situation and that defense has to rush onto the field unexpectedly, you might catch them having a defensive breakdown or not quite prepared.
It was really sudden after the first play picked off.
Complete to number 84.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Love from the gun. He'll drop this one down to Cohen. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Not much there, only a yard.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
To Tariq Cohen.
Tariq Cohen, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers have taken the early lead. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game, it leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
On the move to his left. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. From the gun, Foley being chased out, and he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. Montez Sweat able to record his 5th sack of the season. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11.
Operating from the gun, Foley. Open man is Arcega-Whiteside. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, first down. From the gun, Foley. That'll be caught. Rager with it. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Operating from the gun, Foley. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Montez Sweat in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. To throw on 3rd down, Foley. He'll fire it deep for Rager, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
So that's going to push him back half the distance. Play action this time with Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football. They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
He's going deep for Brown. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out and giving the ball back to their offense.
Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Throwing on first down. Foley. This ball complete to Rager. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
The throw taken in by Sims. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. From the gun, Foley. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
12 yards there and a first down. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Montez Sweat. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Operating from the gun. Foley. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. From the gun, Foley dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Operating from the gun. Folding. Stepping up. He's going to keep it. Now the ball comes loose, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Dallas Goedert, his first touchdown on the year, and the Eagles have taken the lead.
I'm glad we were paying attention during the rules seminar because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right. Other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. That's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only 1 play to score. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. The rushing numbers last week for Cohen. 22 carries, 65 yards, and a touchdown as well. On 2nd down, it's Cohen.
They've got a nice scheme going right now, and they run the football pretty well. In fact, I was talking with him on the field before the game, and he said he's starting to hear from the guys ahead of him on the rushing yardage total, and they want to know if he's going to jump up there and join them at the top of the list.
And this will be a Packers first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
And a Packer first down.
First down, love to pass. He's got Njoku, his big tight end.
Complete to
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
Draw play, Cohen. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Green Bay.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
10. Packers 7.
Love. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
A loss of 9 yards.
Impressive individual effort there. No one was going to stop him around the edge.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And that's why if you play in a 4-3 base and you're a defensive end, that's why you get the big bucks. They count on you to do everything. Defend the run, and of course, get to the quarterback.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. And the ball comes out. Love lost it. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. Elliott now to add the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks. First down, a run with Cohen. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
The ball carrier.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
out of the shotgun, it's Love. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And a Packer first down.
They run. This is Cohen. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory.
Tariq Cohen, the ball
Call it a
carrier.
gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Sweat. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Eagles' 46-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Love. And it's incomplete. The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
3rd down. And 6 yards to go.
From the gun, Love. And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. Operating from the gun, Love. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Are you serious?
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. From the gun, Love. That is caught by Cohen. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down.
Tariq Cohen. No gain.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly.
Tariq Cohen, the ball carrier.
Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun. Love. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. That one good for only 6, and it leaves them with a 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
The kick is good. Makes the score Eagles 17, Packers 10.
So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
Off-play action. Foley. Open right side, complete to Rager. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Miles Sanders. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down. Folding. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
First down, going to the air with Love. Now Brown, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
First down, Packers.
On first down, they go right back to Cohen. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Love now on second down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
It's third down. And 10.
On third down, Love. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Love now to pass on first down. And he completes it to Cohen. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 28. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. Jordan Love ready on first down here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Cohen. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
11 yards there, first down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Going back to Love. Throw left side complete. It's Vargas. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a
to
yard.
the air again, Love. This will be caught at about the 6. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. They'll run for it with Tariq Cohen. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Tariq Cohen with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
At their own 31-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Looking to throw on second down. Folding. Open man here. Sims complete. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the gun on third down. Folding. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
So nothing set. And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
All tied.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Complete.
And they have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
Pick up on the play. First down, Green Bay.
Now they'll run it with Cohen. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They try again with Cohen. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Third and 2. Love with it. Over the middle, complete. That's Medina. And he is going to have a Packers first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Now whistles here. Flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. That's going to set him back 5 yards. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
Made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 10.
Again, it's Cohen. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
from the gun. Love. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 9
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
At the 25-yard
On play action. Love to throw. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Marquise Brown, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Packers have moved out in front. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Rosas to add the extra point.
For the extra point.
And they will take a 7-point lead now. So that one a long 11-play drive. And the result, a Green Bay score. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
To throw on second down. Foley throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
On first and 10, Foley. He's got his man on the crossing route. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3.
Brings up second and 3. At the 45-yard line.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Sanders. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Looking to throw on second down. Foley. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
Foley's pass.
They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 2.
And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Back to throw. Foley hauled in over the middle by Rager. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5. At the Packers.
Operating from the gun. Foley. He'll get this right back to Rager. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They go back to the ground with Sanders.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a third and 3.
A gain of a yard. Brings up third and 3.
From the gun, Foley. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
And sacked.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Eagles 20.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Love from the gun. Quick slant to Brown. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back.
Here we go. Black 40. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Tack.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
And a Packer first down.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Making the catch is Sternberger. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
2nd and 2. At the
They'll run on second down with Cohen. And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he's stopped at the Eagles' 23.
23-yard line. It's a gain of 6. First down, Packers.
Now Cohen. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Again, the ball carrier.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
On the draw, this is Cohen. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield.
Cohen, the ball carrier.
Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. And he is going to have a Packers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Tariq Cohen with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. So he's in for his 3rd score of the game, and defense probably saying, man, we don't want to see this guy for a long time.
It's bad enough when anyone scores a touchdown against you, but for one person to get 3, it almost sets him apart from the rest of the game, and no one likes to see any of those players on a pedestal, not from the defensive point of view.
Rosas good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense back out onto the field. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. On first down, Foley steps away to his left. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Operating from the gun. Foley, left side here to Sanders. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, Foley. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Uchenna Nwosu make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
And quickly finding Rager. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And that is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On fourth down, Foley. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on fourth.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. First down, Love to pass. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen.
Love's pass.
It's a gain of 5, and it'll be a second down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
On second down now, it's Cohen. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2.
To David Njoku.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Second and 2, first down marker at the 5-yard line. Love looking to throw it. Touchdown, Packers! David Njoku, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And out now come the Eagles. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield. And it's second down. To throw again. Foley. The throw taken in by Sims. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. On 3rd and 2. Foley. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll go for it. It's Locke. And it is incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
The ball carrier.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second.
They run
and
once
5.
more with Dillon. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
At the 19-yard
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
On 3rd and 1, love to throw. And that's knocked away and incomplete. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game.
20.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Block now to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sanders. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down. A gain of 6 there on 1st. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
3rd down and 4.
Locke looks to throw it again. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call.
Cannot do that.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Love with a give to Dillon. 2 yards gets them back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down. Tonight's final
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Green Bay, the win here means it'll be a 7-1 first half of the season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against San Francisco. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.